Hello beer tubers and welcome to another beer review with me, Peter, the master of hobbits, today joined by
Brett
of Anomyces, checking out more Fidens, courtesy of Joe, aka Jow's Arcade. Awesome dude. Joe is the man. He supplied us with so much fantastic beer again. So check out his channel if you haven't already. Link for it is down below. Yeah. I don't even think he reviewed these himself, but he sent them on to us in Denmark.
No.
At least not this one. Or maybe it will be posted. I don't know if he had extras of these, but he was just like, I'm getting some Fidens as well, so I'll send you some Fidens, which is amazing. Yeah. So we're checking out some Fidens. And this is arguably one of the most hyped producers of hoppy beer in the States at the moment. But though these guys, and Troon is also really hyped, but apparently that's only crowlers. But I just hope soon we'll be able to get some McIlhenny Brewing, the OG people behind Alpine. You know, that's something I really want to try. And hopefully that's not something that's going to be as hyped because it's not hazy. But yeah, we'll see with that. I so far they're only doing crowlers, I think. And they just opened. But this is from Fidens, courtesy of Joe. And this is Cheap Heat, a double IPA. This is exactly 4 weeks to the date. And this is a Citra, Idaho 7, and Galaxy and Sabro double IPA, 8.5%. Citra and Idaho 7 hot side, Galaxy and Sabro cold side.
Okay.
So dry hop.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, what we had from Fidens was really nice so far. Loose Boots and what was the other one? The Fidens and District 96, the triple IPA was just like bonkers, crazy. But this just looks so good as well. It's, you know.
I think Loose Boots probably was the best. But
yeah, also because it's not a triple IPA.
Yeah.
But this looks really nice. It looks a lot like what I remember from...
hop milk, hop cum, hop
Joe
shake.
Hop shakes.
Yeah.
It's got some really cool hops. Let's check out the aroma.
Yeah.
Man, that is juicy.
Yeah.
That is crazy gushing juice.
It's like dank overripe mango juice.
Yeah, it's like but also like super crazy overripe mango. But I think Sabro is crazy herbal on this. Like it has that kind of slight
herbal coconutty thing. Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, okay. I just got coconut. I was just about to say first whiff. I was like, not really coconut from his like Thai basil, but it's totally there.
Yeah.
But not as much pineapple, actually.
No, it's more like, to me, like a mango, coconut, and herbal thing.
Yeah. And Galaxy is definitely there, and I think that supports the earthiness, but there's definitely also some overripe melon.
Yeah, I see that now, now that I smell it more.
It is a bit like green.
Yeah.
A little bit, just with Sabro.
Yeah, yeah.
There is similar vibes, at least. But
yeah, but it's it's not as like bright and kind of herbally like that basil.
No, and definitely more juice forward and like crazy yeast forward.
And it's also very like round, like again, it doesn't have that like zingy brightness to it.
And it has that equilibrium, like almost moldy overripe fruit, like so fucking overripe, like the squishiest mango. You just push it and it just falls apart in your hands.
Yeah. It's completely
It's so overripe.
Gushing.
But I like there is some dankness. It's not a lot.
And that again coconut thing.
Yeah.
But you really have to be careful with Sabro because it can really make things like I don't want to say it, like slightly unappetizing. But I think with this one it kind of it's in check.
I think so. I think Sabro is really cool. I've never had something where it's gone overboard though.
No, I have had one, but but not generally. I think it's worked well. So
I think it's worked very well in most IPAs, both double and singles, but not where it's been the only hop.
I'm getting more and more green melon the more I smell it. It's weird.
I'm getting more and more coconut, but I'm also getting so much more
like
stone
coconut
fruit.
And green melon for some reason.
I'm also getting more stone fruit the more I smell it, like really overripe stone fruit. But man, this really makes me think of just like the others, OG Treehouse, OG EQ.
Yeah, let's try it.
Yeah, let's try it. Cheers. Thanks, Joe.
Cheers.
That is mega juicy, but it's really tropical juicy.
Yeah,
which is really nice. Fuck, that is a gushing juice bomb.
Yeah, it's a juice bomb,
and it's thick. Like the mouthfeel of fighting beers, they are so thick.
It's like
but
like
fluffy.
drinking a stout.
Almost,
like the
yeah.
mouthfeel.
Like it's so thick. Like when I had Necessary Means, a single IPA, it drank like a double IPA.
Yeah.
But this kind of drinks like stout or something. It's
Yeah.
so velvety and thick and rich. Like it's taking. To be honest, it takes drinkability out of the equation for the IPA style a bit, but it gives you. Because even though it takes that out, it gives you that crazy impactful flavor that maybe not everyone's out for, but you know.
I think it. At least on the second sip, I get quite a bit of dryness still, but it's not really a dryness that has any flavor. It's just like it dries out.
It could be maybe like a dry bitterness from hops or just like yeast. Yeast
Yeah.
is also, if you eat just straight yeast, brewer's yeast is kind of dry. Sabro is totally in check though. I think it's a very huge galaxy bomb the more I drink it. The more I get like crazy overripe melon, especially paired with those crazy overripe fruit esters. Like it's so much overripe galaxy.
But it's still like, it still has like a dryness to it, but it's not like actual brightness and you know bitterness. It's like it just dries out.
I think it's like a dry yeast chalkiness maybe.
Yeah.
That could be it.
It's slightly chalky, but it's not off-putting.
No.
But it has like a chalky, slightly yeasty thing.
And I think it's most likely yeast because it's not really bitter.
No.
The more I drink it and it warms up in the glass and on my palate, there's like that herbal, slightly Thai basil, minty, almost like spearmint actually vibe that also keeps a bit of the juiciness in check. And that was one of our main points with some of the other Fidens that we had. Is like there is some things to keep the juice in check, so it isn't just gushing fruit juice. Even though there's a lot of it, there's just enough of edges to keep it in check.
Yeah, but I think the difference with this one is that this one dries much more out.
It's not as sweet.
This kind of chalkiness, whereas the others had more like a hop brightness and like a slight bitterness in the finish that kind of made the whole flavor carry on for a bit longer, where I feel like this one dies a bit more down. Like it.
Yeah, it doesn't sit for.
No, it
ages.
doesn't.
It's like what you're sitting with is like a dry sensation on the palate.
Yeah, exactly, and that's what I mean. Like the finish of it is more like dry. It doesn't really have a distinct flavor to it. It's just it finishes dry, but it doesn't have like a finish that really has a lot of flavor or complexity to it. I think it's a high 94.
Yeah, it's high 94, small 95 maybe, because it's around the territory of something like green in terms of how much I enjoy it, but I just don't enjoy it as much as the other Fidens we had. But it's really good. Like if you love the crazy juice bombs, you'll totally love this. And if you like that juice bombs aren't all gushing juice, you'll like this as well because it does have some edges to it.
It's well balanced. I just wish maybe the aftertaste or the finish of it had a bit more like flavor, maybe it just a bit more complexity, and instead of just drying completely out, that it had a bit more brightness or like, because that's what I loved about the other ones, that they started off really like estery and juicy, and then they went into that really bright and singy finish that carried on.
Not crazy intense. It was not like West Coast beers.
No, but it had a great transition from yeast and juicy, like overripe focused, and then into this slightly more bright or hop centric finish. That's what made the others really good, and this one is still very good.
Yeah. I think the big difference also that those are maybe beers that are brewed more often. Pink Boots they've definitely done a few times. If you guys had a chance to try Fidens Cheap Heat, let us know what you thought of it. This is Juice Town Galore. Thanks a ton for this, Joe. I mean, if you like Sabro as well, this is definitely something you should check out, because it's one of the better Sabro executed beers where it's definitely
it's not cloying at all.
I don't know if I've had one that's cloying, but it's one where you definitely taste the flavors of Sabro, but you have other hops as well to keep it in check.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, but very good. So thanks a ton, Joe, for the beer. So if you guys had a chance to try Cheap Heat, let us know what you thought of it. As always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and ring the bell for future notifications about videos. And we're going to say cheers. And see you guys in another beer review.